Greetings! Today I am doing a Let's Play for Star Wars Empire at War with the mod Star Wars Empire at War Imperial Civil War Thrawns Revenge. It's a mouthful. It is a mod that takes place after the Battle of Endor, but before the Vong invasion. It is quite the extensive mod, adds several factions, dozens of ships, and this Let's Play is going to be as the Empire of the Hand. Now I've already done a bit of a starter for this, or expand a little bit, solidify my borders, establish myself so that I can press outwards, and avoid the boring aspect of fighting battle after battle after battle, so we can actually get this Let's Play going. So most of my expansion so far has been out here on the Outer Rim. I tried moving into here to the core, but just fleet after fleet after fleet kept hitting me here at Pentaloman. So I was like, you know what? Let's back up, sweep around a little bit, try to take out some more of the enemy fleets before we move again back into the core. So a rule I have for myself is that any of my fleets have to have somebody with them, a fleet commander with them. They can't just go up by themselves. So far I've been following that rule, with Commander Stent being my primary admiral.
Cruiser reporting.
Oh, no, excuse me. This guy's been my primary. Admiral Syath.
Gunboat here, sir.
So let's move on to the Brilliant
Moving to
for our first battle of this Let's Play.
Tactical battle imminent.
See, they don't have much in the way of space forces. They have an Empire. Imperial class Star Destroyer here. I don't know if it's a 2 or a 1. I think it's just a 1. Alright, population is Rishi. Debrillion, a largely oceanic world in the Outer Rim. Debrillion is near Monolith and Dantooine. The planet was allied with the Confederacy of Independent Systems during the Clone Wars, after which it fell under Imperial rule. During the Galactic Civil War, its ocean was host to a secret weapons factory and testing facility, including a prototype laser for the second Death Star. Lando Calrissian later used the planet as a base for his mining operation in the nearby asteroid belt he named Lando's Folly. So let's begin. Fleet's warping in. Bit of a darker map. So here is our fleet admiral,
Star Destroyer reporting.
and my favorite ship of the mod, other than Nebulon. I like the Nebulon Star Destroyer. This is the Phalanx. Such a badass looking ship. 4 giant green engines.
Yes, Commander. Reporting in. Enemy forces ahead.
And this is just an Imperial. Alright, an Imperial and then a escort carrier. So this fight should be easy enough.
Awaiting orders. Moving to coordinates. Awaiting your orders.
Have another Phalanx with me. Here's like the Hand of Thrawn Dreadnought equivalent. This is a sexy looking ship too. Empire of the Hand has some of the coolest looking ships.
Your orders. Gravity well generators online.
Go ahead and have this gravity well generator go.
Guys reporting.
Don't want their ships getting away.
Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
Here's was it Syndict? How do you say it? Syndict destroyer? It's a heavy destroyer. It's
Commander.
mostly what you build
Order confirmed.
before you, I think it's the third era? Era 3 where you get the Phalanx. That's when it's unlocked.
Reporting in. Coming around.
Oh, that's a bomber.
Orders. Roger that.
Here's the Ascendancy class Star Destroyer. Empire of the Hand version. This ship is interesting. This is the Nudaru broadside frigate. Yeah. Nurudu. All it has is weapons on one side, but it does a lot of damage for that.
Navigating to coordinates. Copy that. Advancing.
Go ahead and move these guys up.
Flank speed.
Increase time. The Empire of the Hand usually Their weapons are mostly mega masers instead of turbo lasers, unlike the other factions in the game.
Form up. Engaging the enemy.
Have them hit the Golan 1, which is just a defensive structure you can build in the game. The Golans are not in the base game. In the base game, you can only have star bases, and then there'll be little platforms sprinkled around the map that are you can capture with your fighters.
Heading to destination.
That
Orders, sir.
that you build repair facilities, laser batteries, which are good against fighters, and missiles, which are good against your bigger ships. Other than that, you only have like a either tier 1 all the way up to tier 5 starter base, with each one getting more powerful and better at taking out larger and larger ships.
Reinforcements.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Ooh, looks like a bit of a bug. His turbo laser's going all the way out.
Gunboat here, sir.
Warlord gunship.
Destroy those lasers. Yes, Commander. Cruiser reporting. Awaiting orders. Our target priority is the laser panels.
There's fighters up here. Come on.
Roger that.
Weapons
Just
on.
hanging out in the back.
Awaiting your orders. Attack commencing. Awaiting your command.
Excellent shot. Getting a lock.
Launching attack.
You see all the side guns here of the new Rudu. I'm probably butchering that name. Uruodu? I don't speak Chiss. Star Destroyer's down, so is the Golan. Now it's just cleanup. I would auto-resolve, but with this game and my luck, if I auto-resolved, I would lose everything. All these ships here just gone. Auto-resolve doesn't work very well in this. Throw chaff in here.
Production orbit.
Chaffs are interesting looking ships. They let me zoom in on it. Got like this little wing bar back here. I like that the hangar is actually like in the middle of the prongs, sort of like the Harrower class.
Attack position.
Interesting little ship. It's a good little frigate. I think it's more like I'd say a heavy cruiser though, than a frigate class. Star Wars ship classifications are always, I don't know, they're strange. You have these huge ships that are like, oh, these are a frigate. And then you have these really tiny ones like, oh, that's a cruiser. Doesn't really seem to be a set ruling on the way it works. Whether it's tonnage, weaponry,
Cruiser reporting.
such and such.
Right away, sir.
Now, what I like about the Hand is their ground units. Their ground units are awesome.
Underway.
Bunch of tanks and such.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Which you're about to see here as we invade Debrillion.
Invasion commencing.
Ground invasion. Excuse me. Drink some water. All right.
Reporting.
So stormtroopers on the ground.
Awaiting orders.
Let's go ahead and
Ready.
secure this landing site.
Choose your reinforcements.
And we'll drop in
We've secured a build pad.
some rapid fire tanks, as well as a heavy tank battalion. This will be anti-vehicle, flamer,
Constructing.
and a sensor node.
Sensor node constructing.
Moving out. Advancing. Squad, move out.
Excuse me.
Construction complete.
All weapons loaded. T4.
All right.
Construction complete.
Roger.
Forward again. Secure this beachhead.
Give me the target.
You go there. You go there. See what's out there.
Construction complete. We secured a build pad.
Vehicle.
Turret
Flamer.
construction.
Right away, sir.
Move to that one.
Copy.
This has to be like my favorite tank in the game. Just looks so cool. It's like a super futuristic Abrams tank.
Almost there.
Construction complete.
Roger that.
Rapid fire tank. Great at taking out infantry. See the 3 turrets there. It's pretty small though.
We secured a build
Imagine there's a
pad.
guy sitting like in the front of that,
Secured
sort of
a
like
build pad.
leaning back, cruising along.
Heading out. Form up.
We secured a landing zone.
There.
Secondary position. Awaiting orders. Turret
Vehicle.
Back to tank constructing.
Back to tank. That'll be a repair facility there. Let's drop in our heavy tank.
Course plotted.
Drop in some more infantry. And drop in some air units.
Capacity. Production halted.
Ooh, I didn't send infantry this way.
Awaiting orders.
The repair yard.
Station constructing.
Go there.
Advance. I copy.
Alright. This is the Mega Mazer tank. It's a huge cannon. This is the AT-AT for your faction. For this faction.
Moving out.
Equivalent of like the
Reporting.
T2B? No. What is it?
Heading out.
The
Order acknowledged.
Rebel Alliance is heavy. T4? T4, I think. Yeah, it's the T4.
Standing by. Scouting location. Ready
We'll
to
back you
go.
up.
These guys go forward.
I copy. Reporting.
Stormtroopers. See the captain there with his little gold pauldron. Or sergeant, whatever his rank is.
Move out. Sir.
We secured a landing zone.
Ooh,
Unit destroyed.
We secured
This.
a build pad.
they actually built it. Would be a very powerful defensive line here. Turrets everywhere, and then they're coming out of the water where your infantry and your... It's just infantry?
Yes, Commander.
Vehicles get a debuff
We
in it.
secured a build pad.
Order acknowledged.
Stay there, secure that.
We secured a landing
Commander.
zone.
Nice.
Ready. Let's go.
Push up.
We lost
Push
a
up.
build pad.
Commander. Copy.
We secured a build pad.
Unit
We're going
destroyed.
in. Ready.
Unit destroyed.
T4P.
Animation's a little wonky on the Mega Mazer if it moves.
Engaging target. Spearheading assault.
Oh, they got a Walker division moving in. Ooh, he missed.
Order, sir.
Capture that landing zone.
Pad.
Keep going.
We secured a build pad.
This way.
Press up.
Commence assault.
Take out that turbo laser tower.
Roger.
We secured a landing zone.
Reporting.
Get out of the landing zone.
Right away.
Unit
Capture
destroyed.
that. You
Moving to
capture
that
that.
area, sir.
Capture that.
Awaiting orders.
We secured a build pad.
Drop in some more air units. Send them to scout. Another heavy tank battalion. The
We
infantry
secured a
platoon.
build pad.
And we'll get another Mega Mazer.
Course
We
plotted.
secured a build pad.
And screw it, let's get some artillery.
Unit capacity. Production halted.
I don't think we really need artillery, but you never know.
Right behind you. Come on, man, this way. Reporting.
Ready for orders.
Have them hunt for enemies.
We lost a build pad.
Ready for attack.
Yeah, there's the
We lost a build pad.
Yes, Commander. Target locked. Moving to secondary
Roger
position.
that. Ground target locked.
yeah, this is their one ground facility there.
Ready.
We lost a build pad.
Attack.
We secured a build pad.
Standing.
This here is the Empire of the Hands artillery unit.
Secured a build pad.
It'll sort of lock down. This will raise up and it shoots
We lost a build pad.
flaming area of effects type weapon.
All weapons
We lost a build pad.
Mazer over there. Tanks shooting the shield, shield generator. Oh, that's gone.
A build pad.
En route. Lead the way. Moving to forge. We'll check it out.
We secured a build pad. We lost a build pad.
Support order acknowledged.
Alright, that's destroyed.
Waiting orders. Roger that. Roger.
Probably auto-resolve this now safely.
The enemy has been defeated.
Yep, they only had like probably a thing of infantry left. Didn't even show up on here, I saw.
We secured a landing zone.
Alright, so Debrillion is now ours. Oh, I did lose a Mega Mazer. Damn.
System control achieved.
Alright, so Debrillion's taken. He has 2, so let's get... Just get 2 mining facilities, screw it. It's not really worth...
Building started.
Cruiser reporting.
It's not worth fortifying it heavily.
Coming about.
Reinforce this fleet here. They really like to attack here. And I would take Hesiton,
Star Destroyer reporting.
but there's another world that they just love to send like onesies and twosies of ships to.
Construction complete.
Just super annoying.
Complete.
Ooh,
Order confirmed.
we're now gonna take Gravelex Med,
Tactical battle imminent.
and this has a Praetor class. Yeah, Praetors are cool. I like them. They look pretty awesome. They're sort of like upscaled Star Destroyers without the dumb conning tower on top. Fleet's warped in.
There they are.
There it is, see? This is the Praetor. I like this ship. This ship makes more sense design-wise to me than the Star Destroyer does, because it doesn't have this huge bridge right up here on the top that's open to be shot at. Zoom out all the way. Got the
Full
ships.
speed. Reporting in. Fire. Roger that. Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator. Direct fire at their laser cannons. Form up.
Just grabbing the fighters right now. Dang it! I need to grab the capitals.
Destroyer here. Copy. The lasers are our target.
The lasers are our target.
I copy. Direct all fire on the shield generator.
Your orders?
Ready your command, sir.
Go ahead and stop where you are. Activate the gravity well so none of their ships can escape.
Attack formation. Go after the stragglers.
We'll destroy the fleet, yeah. There we go. It's the anti-fighter corvette for the Empire of the Hands.
Roger that.
Warlord gunship. There's a lot of missiles on it. It's another cool looking ship. There you go. There's a good angle for you. Empire of the Hand just has the coolest ships.
Reporting.
Catch up to them.
Bad target.
They always do. They always like pull all the way back to the shipyards. Accelerate.
Commander, they're hitting us. Intercepting. Moving out. Where'd he go?
Ooh, computer doesn't like that.
Falling out of formation. Draw
Weapons
their fire.
online.
I'm losing.
Go.
Formation. I got it. Go after the stragglers.
Reporting. Heading out.
Move up.
Star Destroyer standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Squadron here.
Take them out.
Eyes reporting.
Oh, you're a bomber. You
Instructions received.
attack. You. All bombers, focus on that shield.
Fire on the shield generator. Stay in formation. Orders, sir.
fighters.
Ready for command, sir. Die squadrons.
Here.
Ready for battle. Fire.
A fighter screen.
Roger.
You too. Take out those bombers.
Warm up.
There's another mod that I enjoy for Empire at War. It's the Awakening of the Rebellion. It's gonna be the hardest mod for this game. And that one, like, in the base game, and this one, once you get yourself built up, any ship is basically, you can throw it away. If you're playing as the Remnant or New Republic, you really don't want to throw away like your Viscount or your oh my god, Executor class, Executor, Executor. Yeah, it's Executor class. Your Super Star Destroyer, you don't want to just throw them away, but any other ship, really, your Star Destroyers, your Phalanxes, you can throw them into the fray, they'll get destroyed, and you can build them back quickly. It's not really that bad. You can see down here, I have $188,000 credits. You know, it's not... And these things cost like 6,000, 7. It's not that bad. In that mod, your capital ships, your big ships, they cost like 20,000, 30,000 plus, and you're not making much. You're getting like 7,000 a week. So you're having to save up multiple weeks in order to afford yourself these big capital ships. So you're not throwing them away. You are cautious with them. You're careful with them. You actually have to decide, you know, do I want to fight this battle? Do I want to pull back? Is it worth it? And that one, like, I play it a lot differently than these. I'll go and I'll move my capital ships up in like a pack, and I'll have fighter screens moving out. I'll have corvette screens, frigate screens pushing out to make sure that, you know, the bombers can't get in and hit my capital ships, stuff like that. It's actually got more, I don't know, it has more of a fleet tactical feel to it than a lot of other mods do for this game. Because ships aren't thrown away, well, you can't afford it, you know. War of attrition. It's not good. Not one you can win easily, especially as the rebels when you first start out. And this is going to be a land battle. Look at this. AT-AT. 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 This will be interesting. This will be good.
Construction complete.
So let's get all these forces here built up. So we're gonna need them. I don't want to lose these stormtroopers. Bring you back. It's the only squad I get. You don't really build stormtroopers as a Empire of the Hand. You have Chiss infantry. That's the basic of the base. Yeah, Phalanx Trooper Squad is the base of your infantry forces.
Invasion commencing.
The Empire of the Hand is, I guess, sort of a sub-faction of the Empire. Grand Admiral Thrawn was tasked with founding it by Palpatine as a bulwark against the Yuuzhan Vong invasion. And Thrawn, if you don't know, it's the same map as the last one. Darn. But this one's going to be deadly.
Fallout troops.
I need landing zones. Go, 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 go. Push. Because the there's a book called Outbound Flight, which sort of introduces Thrawn. It's Timothy Zahn is the author, where as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, they're Anakin's still Padawan. You know, it's just after Episode 1, sort of before Episode 2, some point, a few years before it, I think. An Outbound Flight, what Outbound Flight was a it was going to be an intergalactic flight. They're going to go to another galaxy. And Palpatine didn't want that to happen because he wanted to kill the Jedi that were on it. It's like 20, 30 Jedi were going with them. And Nice. So, ooh, it got both of them?
Secured a landing zone.
That's interesting. Right, so outbound flight's going, and Palpatine, you know, wants to kill all the Jedi off. So he just wanted to get out there and then have another galaxy full of Jedi who may one day return and overthrow him. So what he wants to do is he wants to
We secured a landing
get rid of it. So some of his people tell Thrawn that the ship, you know, it's bad. It's got people that are going to hurt people on it. It'll hurt the Chiss as well, because the Chiss are isolationists. And before outbound flight actually goes outbound, it's going to explore the unknown regions, which will expose the Chiss ascendancy
construction complete.
to the galaxy at large, which is dangerous to Thrawn and his people, or whatnot. So they're going to do that. Well, Thrawn is convinced that, you know, outbound flight's bad, needs to be taken care of. And he's not originally going to destroy it. He's just going to damage them to make them leave. Chase him off. Because Thrawn's not naturally bloodthirsty. He's not a a bad guy,
Destroy.
from what I know at least. So that happens, but there's a Jedi on there called Siboth who ends up being a bad. He's not a good guy at all, by any means. Far stretch. So they're going, and Siboth starts to, in his anger, starts to force choke Thrawn. So Thrawn is forced to like just blow the shit out of the ship. So then a Jedi and Thrawn's brother, I won't say it's his brother, are forced to crash land it on a planet, but they have to flip it upside down. They basically land it on the ship that they're in, because it's like a giant
We secured
metal cylinder with 6 dreadnought ships around it. And it's supposed to be that they'll form 6 colonies in the new galaxy, leave 8 dreadnought with each colony for protection as they explore and move around. Excuse me. Ugh. So, they're doing that,
Yes, Commander. Executing flyby.
and
On it, sir. Course plot.
that fails. Well, in the book, it sort of mentions that this is like 20 odd years before the Battle of Yavin, and it's mentioned in the book that they know about the Yuuzhan Vong, that there's been like preliminary reports, scouts, stuff like that, and even before then, like I think several like Old Republic era, there's even a few scouts around on the extreme periphery of the galaxy. So Yuuzhan Vong are not a new threat. Well, that's what Thrawn basically is concerned about, like almost the entirety of the time. He when he comes back, he was captain. He gets sent away to do this Empire of the Hand thing. When he comes back, it's made Grand Admiral of of the fleet. It's not because he believes in the Empire's ideals so much as he believes the Empire stands the best chance as a central, powerfully unified group to oppose the Yuuzhan Vong. So that's what he's trying to do mostly, is just fight the Yuuzhan Vong. But he gets assassinated and killed, and it's sad. He's like the Rommel of Star Wars. ATs.
our base is under attack.
Yeah. Mega Maser beams just tearing into those things. Nice. That's destroyed. Good. That means that.
Secured a build pad.
If you've never played this game, which would surprise me, this is an old game, like 2008, I think. Always take out the shield generator if you can, because it will destroy, well not destroy, but it will knock out the power for turbo laser tower defenses. These things are great at taking out your heavy tanks, heavy walkers, stuff like that.
Sir. Over there. Roger. Moving out.
Capture.
We secured a build pad.
Alright, all my forces are up here.
Right away, sir.
That's another thing that I really like too about Awakening the Rebellion mod, is that what were these guys? Okay, Army Troopers. Navy Troopers, I think, actually. They, in that mod, your buildings, because in the base game, they just keep spawning reinforcements. They'll build one, so it will build like one AT-AT for the garrison. It's destroyed, it'll build you a new one after a few minutes. Which heavily favors the defense. Well, in this mod, I think they still respawn in general. I'm not sure on the rate, or if it really does respawn that fast. But in Awakening the Rebellion, you only have like 2 respawns from a building and it's done. So while the offense can keep bringing in however many units they have, like I have a crap ton up here in my reinforcement panel, they the defender only has so much. So you can whittle the defense down to the point to where there's nothing left of them, and you can take them out.
Right away, sir. Form up.
But it's still heavily favored in the defensive side
Move out.
because of well, defense is always favored. The attacker's always going to generally take more casualties because the defenders will have a dug-in position usually.
Destroyed.
It's like a castle, you know. Taking a castle, you're going to lose more men than the defenders probably will. Just the nature of the way it is.
Fire. Almost there. Open fire.
Fire!
Attack that target.
You missed! How do you miss?
Weapons loaded.
How do you miss? Thank you. Holy crap.
T4
It's a giant space cow and you miss it twice.
Right away.
Oh, fire them.
Right behind you.
NJPs for days.
fire at will.
PowerPoints. Slideshows. Oh, man.
Awaiting orders.
Somebody didn't pay attention to the range brief. Alright, so...
Right away.
Oh.
I copy.
Oh, whatever. You don't need to capture that. I've got the max
Moving to that area.
reinforcement value.
Reporting.
Shut up. Don't care about build pads right now.
Right away.
And we need to find their last... It's probably over here.
Moving out.
Order
Last
Heading
AT-AT factory. Excuse me. It's flu season. I think I'm getting a cold. Throat's been sore all day. Of course, I would run around a lot too outside. It's a little nippy.
Fallout troops.
It's not super cold. I mean, it's not like, you know, the far north. Nothing like that.
Fallout troops.
It's getting a little cold.
We secured a build
Ooh,
pad.
maybe it's there.
We secured a build pad.
Standing
Bombing run cancelled.
Roger. Let's move.
Go out to that island. There it is. Last factory.
G2B,
We lost a build pad.
Of course, it's facing the wrong way, so these doors actually open and it'll walk out, but I don't think it can because it's got the trees on a cliff there. That's awkward. Just get all my infantry and my soldiers hitting it. Oh god, there was one inside. Kill it with fire. It's dead. Nice. Now all that's left is this, which we're gonna hit with a bombing run. Your
Almost there.
Sika bombers? Sika? I think is how you say it. Blam, said the lady. Wow! Those sucked. They didn't even take out a bunker. But Empire's retreating, so... Get him! Get him! Yeah! We wiped them all out. All of them. Palpatine would be proud. Not a... I'll take that as a good win.
System control achieved.
Alright, in the next episode we're going to move on Ord Torasi and then onto Morisham, which will very much solidify our hold on this sector. And we'll be able to move on to Garqui and Ithor. And then we'll probably start expanding here and try to take this block here Yeah, because you can't attack from here. And actually, these, I don't... Yeah, these are probably connected right here. I'm not certain, but it probably is. So, I will see you next time.